first time in history, militant groups were able to march near the Batasan Complex during the conduct of the first State of the Nation address of President Rodrigo Duterte. Ray Pelayo will tell us why.
No chaos, no violence. Overall, the rally, which was conducted by the militant groups, was orderly. And for the first time in history, they were permitted to advance near the Batasan Complex. Early today, militant groups have marched their way to the Batasan Complex. And instead of conducting a protest rally, a rally of support to the present administration was conducted by the leftist groups. Carrying flags and placards, the rallies headed straight to the Batasan Complex. After a few hours, other groups of rallies had arrived. The native Lumads who traveled all the way from Mindanao to show their support to the president were among those who stood out. The Lumads seek the end of militarization in their area and to promote peace talks in Mindanao.
Si Pangulong Duterte ay consistent sa kanyang suporta at paninindigan at nakikinig siya sa mga lumad at sa mga panawagan ng mga mamamayan.
9,000 rallies were estimated to have joined the march to the Batasan Complex. There, they held the program and various activities of their pro-Duterte rally. On the other hand, the militant groups could not promise their incessant support to the administration. They say that they are ready to march on the streets to hold protest rallies should President Duterte did not have his promise fulfilled. Ray Pelayo, UNTV News and Rescue.
Hundreds of militants in various regions behaved differently during the State of the Nation address of President Rodrigo Duterte. Yoshiko Sata tells us why.
Hundreds of members of the group Bayan Central Visayas gathered in Cebu City earlier today to conduct a people's sauna coinciding with President Rodrigo Duterte's State of the Nation address. The group brought placards on which his grievances are written. These include abolishment of contractualization, K-12 program, wage increase, and SSS pension. The militant group is also hopeful that there will be a due process and thorough investigations on the series of killings among illegal drugs personalities and the capture of big-time groups involved in illegal drugs operations in the country.
Dili ni protesta kundi nagsuporta ni sa mga maayo nga programa ni Presidente Digong Duterte o dugang po pag-challenge niya sa nga angayng himuon aron masulbad ning kalisod og kawaden kung walay katrabahoan.
Meanwhile, 3,000 militants gathered in Iloilo earlier today to call on the president to push the peace process among communist groups and to stop the projects and operations of mining companies which damage the environment.
Ang pag-review sang tanan nga PPP projects nga nagahalit subong sa Pumuluyo nga padayon gyapon nga ginapadayon sang local government kasubong sa Guimaras Iloilo Ferry Terminal.
The group also commended President Duterte's signing of an executive order for the freedom of information in the executive department.
Kag nagasuporta kami kay padayon ang peace negotiation sa tunga sang GRP panel kag sang National Democratic Front.
In Davao City, the group Karapatan SMR held a protest rally to express to the Duterte administration the issues and projects they want the president to focus on. This also includes resolving the problems on poverty in the Mindanao region, as well as pushing the peace talks. Yoshiko Sata, UNTV News and Rescue.